Turning Red is a good movie. A very good movie. It's a small Pixar movie about a girl named May who turns into a big red panda when she gets emotional. Oh, that's why they call it Turning Red. Like turning red isn't getting embarrassed, but when she gets embarrassed, she actually turns red. Tur- Turns into a red panda, to be more precise. But the story is great. I'm enjoying the smaller scale stories that Disney has been doing lately, like with last year's Luca and Encanto. Sure, the movie is filled with curses and transforming a teen girl into a big old red panda, but at its core, it's really just about a girl wanting to raise money to buy tickets to a concert to see her favorite band. Now, the villain of the story is one that you start to dislike immediately: her mother. Before the end arrives and the lesson is learned, the mum is just awful, always blaming May's friends if she steps out of line of how she thinks May should act, and not letting her be her own person. Coming into your own and how to separate and find a balance between family life and social life is a major theme in this movie, as well as puberty, of course. Both of these themes are done perfectly, with May not wanting to disappoint her mother but constantly wanting to be her own person, to the point where she's constantly lying to her, and the changing thoughts and bodily things that happen during puberty. Now, all of this fantastic story is set in 2002, which I didn't realize until halfway through the movie when they showed it on a calendar. But it made a lot more sense as to why they were listening to CDs and using flip phones. Also, when they mentioned that Four Town, the fictional band that May loves, had a tour in 1999, for a minute I just thought they looked really, really young for their age. I also love how Pixar is showing us vastly different worlds lately, like with the fantasy world of Onward, the Great Before of Soul, the small town of Portorosso, Italy in Luca, and now, like Onward, we get another fictional world with Toronto, Canada. I'm, I'm kidding about it being fictional. It is set in Toronto, and it looks great. The streets and buildings have so much life in them, but this is all thanks to the amazing animation style and the colors of the city. Now, the animation is fantastic. Not only does it have sharp animation and, like I said before, vibrant colors, the stuff that we've all come to expect from Pixar, but its style also highly resembles that of a Mitchell's versus the Machines. It just makes watching this movie unique to Pixar and makes it stand out a lot from previous Pixar movies. It definitely makes watching this movie seem like a fresh take from the studio and an individual experience compared to the rest. Now, this movie was meant to get a theatrical release, but instead it was put onto Disney Plus, like their last movie and the one before that. And a lot of people think that this is not such a good thing and that Disney needs to stop putting Pixar movies straight to streaming. But I disagree. Yes, that is correct. I think that Disney should continue to put Pixar movies on Disney Plus instead of theatrical releases in the future. Disney Plus has great content from Marvel and Star Wars, but besides those two, they don't really have any huge exclusive additions to their platform. Having one of the biggest and best companies in animated movies create high budget, high quality films direct for their streaming platform is a genius move, and it would push Disney Plus even higher than their competitors. So when I say Turning Red on Disney Plus is good, I don't just mean the movie is good, I mean it's good being on the platform. Overall, though, I thought this movie was pretty great. I hope Pixar can continue to make these smaller scale stories in the future. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Give it an 8 out of 10. Not as good as Luca.